How did men's fashion in Disneyland influence a famous band? Well, we've already talked about the women's fashion, especially these paper hats. But there's a whole other story that's tied to what men used to wear in Disneyland. Now, in the 1950s, they usually wore a lot of suit coats and dress shirts. And that was not because of any specific dress code, it was just what people wore back in the day when they went out. It was typical for people to put on their Sunday best to go to Disneyland. The suits typically seemed to be worn on cooler days based on the attire of other people in the photos. And on warmer days, they favored these short-sleeve dress shirts. And by the time the 1960s rolls around, we really don't see any suits at all. So what menswear from Disneyland inspired a band? Well, many men had a tradition of getting a new Pendleton plaid shirt every time they went to Disneyland. There was even a band that loved the shirt so much that they called themselves the Pendletones. But eventually they changed their name and you would know them as the Beach Boys.